Hey guys, A-Count Kitchen is whipping up something different today. We're gonna do a specialty episode. It's gonna be our Thanksgiving special. Who doesn't love Thanksgiving? You got family, love, food, and fun, and that's what we're all about. Today we're gonna whip up an amazing dish. We got a traditional dish with non-traditional flavors. Let's talk about our ham. We're gonna do a nice jerked cranberry sauce ham. It's gonna be amazing. On top of that, we're gonna have a traditional with a non-traditional twist, cornbread stuffing, and it's gonna have sweet sausage, spicy sausage, all that great goodness. And then we're gonna have a nice cranberry sauce. And that cranberry sauce is gonna have a little bit of orange zest on it, with some orange juice cooked down and a nice sugars and flavors. Get that tartness out the way. It's gonna be awesome. Stay tuned, sit tight, and see what we work up with. Alright, so we're really gonna get started on our cranberry sauce. And then here I have water, sugar, and orange juice. And orange juice is really gonna go ahead and allow that that tartness to like dissolve. So we have some sugar in here. We're gonna turn the heat up a little bit. We're gonna bring that to a boil. And as that's boiling, I'm gonna actually put in some orange zest. So now that our cranberry sauce, or at least what's gonna be the base for our cranberry sauce, just came to a boil, I'm gonna add our cranberries, and it looks like it's just about ready. So we're gonna add our cranberries, but we're gonna make sure we keep a little bit because we're gonna make a nice sauce for our ham later on. Our jerk ham is gonna have like that jerk cranberry sauce that we're gonna add, so we're gonna make sure we have enough cranberries. And we're gonna just lightly stir, and we're gonna kind of set this and forget it. In about 15 minutes, the cranberry should pop open. So you can start to see this getting the right consistency. So starting to, you know, gel down and melt down into a nice gel. You got to get the sugar nice and dissolved. The cranberries have popped open and it's looking great. Put it in the back, set it and forget it. And we're gonna give it a nice amount of time so it can get to the right consistency and get to that thick, luscious texture that we all love from cranberry sauce. I'm gonna get started on our stuffing, our nice cornbread stuffing. Cut up some onions, scallions, some nice crispy celery. And once these cook down to be nice and soft, that's when we're gonna hit it up with some seasoning, some seasoning salt, some garlic powder, chicken bouillon, which is a Goya product, some of our adobo. I'm gonna go for my bell seasoning. So I'm gonna add this in the beginning and in the end. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on our sausage. So what I did is I took sweet sausage, spicy sausage, kind of took it out of the encasing, combine it together, and I'm gonna get it started right here. I'm gonna go with the seasoning salt, some of our adobo, with our bell seasoning. I'm gonna add our sausage to our vegetables. I'm gonna pull out my cornbread. So we had already baked the cornbread earlier in the segment, so I prepared this. I'm really just gonna go ahead and like get my hands all into it, shrivel up in here, add some chicken stock, add it to this, cook it all together, and I'm gonna bake it on about 350 degrees in the oven and create a nice stuffing and dressing. This is exactly how it should look. So I'm gonna just give a little, I do the knuckle touch, and that, if it has some bounce back, you know it's not crispy, it's not hard, it's not the wrong texture, it's not dry. Take the oven off, and I'm gonna put it back in there just to rest for a little while, get some of that residual heat going, but it won't overcook. We're gonna get started on our ham. So we're gonna start to combine our cranberry jerk sauce. I'm gonna add some hot jerk seasoning, granulated brown sugar, and then I'm gonna add some mixture from the cranberry. So this is some of the reduction that I took from the cranberries early on. And what it really should taste like is something sweet, a little tart, but you're gonna get those sugars that were kind of cooked down and dissolved, and then you're gonna get some of that spiciness. So I'm gonna take the ham, I'm gonna glaze my ham, and then it's gonna sear on both sides just to make sure we can get a nice little crispiness on it. Nothing too crazy, but just like a nice brown, a nice golden brown texture, or at least on the skin on the edges. And it's gonna start to make like a gravy or a juice from there. I'm gonna bring my ham right out here, and I'm gonna slice it. And I'm gonna slice my ham very nicely so we can make a nice, beautiful plate. Our cranberry sauce, and the consistency is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my white plate. First, what I'm gonna put down with my spoon is some of this stuffing. I'm gonna put this in the middle like this, level that out like this. Next thing we're gonna do is we have our strips of pork here. We're gonna go ahead and scoop some of our amazing cranberry sauce right over the middle here, right over the top. I'm gonna go ahead and take our sauce that we had the pork in, and I'm gonna do the pork tips in that sauce. And I'm going to zest a little bit of orange right over the top. Add a couple of cranberries on the top for garnish. And voila, there you have it. A nice traditional Thanksgiving dish with non-traditional flavors. Thank you guys. That's all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed our Thanksgiving special. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, tweet, share, and all that good stuff. Until next time. Uh-oh, you hear that? It's about to get crazy. My mom would say all the time, you can't do it without scallions. Hey man, that's the. That's it. And olive oil, whatever you have, doesn't have to. Start again. I got this. I swear, this is the last one. You're kind of trying to make a fire when it's cold. You want to do it just like that. All I can say is your Thanksgiving will be turned up if you try this. Like, you're gonna blow people out of their